That's a good boy.
Coda is a new Winston-Salem police K-9.
He's excellent at doing vehicle sniffs for drugs, searching for discarded articles. He's coming along with tracking as well, tracking for suspects or missing persons. Woohoo!
Officer Andrew Bielston is his handler, but admits the 18-month-old German Shepherd pushes him.
Constantly training with him. It doesn't allow an officer to become complacent, and it really makes you a better officer.
And understanding his partner's unique language is an ongoing process.
He changes his intensity a lot, how he pulls, where he pulls. A lot of times if his nose is down or he'll maybe walk past something but then stop in his tracks and turn his head real quick. The ears will usually go up, his eyes will open, his tail will. For a suspect, the tail is a little bit different, but for usually if he locates something, his tail will start wagging.
Fine.
Two others joining Coda on the police force are 20-month-old Diesel, also a German Shepherd, and Baron, a 16-month-old Belgian Malinois Shepherd mix. They were all purchased from a Pennsylvania kennel.
They can do things that we can't do.
Sergeant Neil Barrier heads up the Special Operations K-9 unit in the Winston-Salem Police Department. He says successful police dogs have a good hunt drive, eagerly retrieve items, instinctively sniff the grounds, are high energy, and don't bite a lot.
They can track. Basically, if a suspect runs from committing a crime, the dogs can track him down. They also can track missing persons, juveniles, lost people. So we're not only tracking criminals, we're tracking to help people. Drug work, they can find drugs that are hidden in places we wouldn't think to look.
He credits their very keen sense of smell for establishing probable cause in many cases, enabling investigators to search in areas where normally they wouldn't have access.
Basically, you stop a car where we suspect it to be a drug dealer in there. We have indicators, and we want to try to gain access to that car. We use a K-9. If a K-9 alerts, that gives us access to that vehicle, which we would not have any other way without actually using the K-9. We can do partial sniffs. People ship drugs in through UPS, FedEx. We can pull the packages and actually run a dog through there. We wouldn't be able to look and draw a search warrant on those packages if it wouldn't be for a dog. So basically their biggest asset is establishing probable cause to give us extra evidence into actually charging the crime and prosecuting later in court.
According to Sergeant Barrier, last year, police dogs helped officers seize an estimated $2 million worth of drugs.
These dogs go through 400 hours of intensive training, including obedience, searching for missing persons, looking for drugs or articles that have a human scent. But they're also trained on how to protect their handler.
It's just nice to know that there's somebody watching your back all the time.
The North American Police Working Dog Association tests and certifies the city's police dogs. Once in the field, they work 5 to 7 years and are then retired. Recently, 3 ended their service with the Winston-Salem K-9 unit, creating vacancies Sergeant Barrier says he had to fill. It also created an opportunity for some area businesses.
Yeah, and we found out they needed a dog, so we got them a dog.
Wake Wagner owns and operates Wagner Appliance on Walltown Street. He's also a member of the Walltown Business Association, the group that foot the entire $7,500 bill for Coda.
Well, we had some extra funds over the years where we'd accumulated them, and we decided that maybe we should give back to the police department that had helped us so much and helped this area out here in Walltown.
So that will allow the supervisors, myself, and others to expand our budget. They purchase the K-9. We can take the money that we would have used to purchase the K-9. We can purchase extra equipment, pay for vet bills, attend advanced training. So it really does help us tremendously when donations like that occur.
Yes!
Meanwhile, K-9 Officer Bielston says Coda is challenging him in ways he hadn't anticipated.
Good boy, come on. He forces me to keep an open mind, to always be willing to try new things, always willing to train, and just the companionship, always being with him.
Winston-Salem's K-9 unit has 14 dogs. They provide 24/7 coverage across the city with street patrols, narcotic vice, and one rotates through 20 Winston-Salem public schools with the police school resource officers. Catherine Mobley, WSTV Digital Media.